So this is yoga, this is Ciara, this is center, this is day 2. Um, where is our center? Where do we center to when we think of centering? Um, Often when I say I point here. I don't go I because that's shoulder, or I don't go I because that's thinking. I go I. So I think for me, there's something in my midline, in the deep of my torso, that I would consider the center of me. Something in the deep of my torso. And I think that's why we're orienting towards it this month. Today is forward and backward bending with some side bending at the end. So come lie on your back and we shall begin. It'll be the wave again, starting on the floor and then heading up. So come, lie on the floor. I have Bear with me, but she's camouflaged into her blanket. So Bear is with me. So great, lying on your back, knees are bent, feet are flat on the floor. And just find the sense of this moment. Center yourself. So for me, it's like I pull my awareness and my sense of something about my gravitas or my presence into the center of me, and then I get really heavy through the center of my body. And there's a sigh. Oh, there's some kind of relief happening as I center myself. I feel more grounded, more present, more settled as I pull myself inwards. Nice. And then just rock your knees from side to side. Rocking your knees from side to side is such a wonderful way to begin any movement practice. So rocking your knees one way and then the other. Nice. Come to center and then arch your lower back. So to arch your lower back, your bum stays on the floor, but my lower back has created a little bridge away from the floor. And then flatten your lower back down. So it's just a little pelvic tilt and then a flattening down. Pelvic tilt. And as I do this, I feel like I have a rolling pin rolling from my lower back to my sacrum. And I'm just massaging into and squeezing into my bum, connecting into my abdominal muscles. The front of my body is lengthening while the back is shortening, and the back is lengthening while the front is shortening. Nice. And then pause. Super. Roll up and down along your spine. And as you travel up, squeeze your bum. And as you travel down, keep your bum squeezed. And traveling up, squeeze your bum. And as you travel down, keep your bum squeezed. So I don't drop at the end and let everything go. I stay squeezed in my bum and then I travel back up again. And traveling down and traveling up. Down, keeping squeezed bum really tight, and then up. One more time. Traveling down and traveling up. Super. All the way down. Feet are flat on the floor, and we're going to do our calf raises from here, or our heel raises. So lift both heels off the floor, toes stay on the floor, drop them down. Lift, 2, 3, 4. How high can you lift your heels while keeping your toes on the floor? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice. Lift your bum off the floor just an inch. Literally just hover it off the floor. Now do your heel raises. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice. Drop your bum to the floor. Pause. Super. So draw your right knee up towards you and pull it down towards you. So you're going to interlock your fingers and squeeze your knee deeply up onto your chest. So this is the pulling of your knee. So feel that. So you pull your knee towards you. What shape is your spine in? What would be like for me, I want to round and roll. And so I'm going to do that. I'm going to draw my chin up and I'm going to look towards my navel as I pull my knee towards my shoulder. Nice. Lowering all the way down. And then do it again. Tuck your chin in, draw yourself up, look towards your navel, shoulder move towards your knee towards your shoulder. Down. One more time. Rounding up. As always, if lifting your head off the floor is not comfortable, then make it smaller, make it less time. Find a way of doing it in the way that feels wholesome for you. Lowering all the way to the floor. So now take both hands and place them to the front of your knee and push into your knee. And as I do this, notice how your back is no longer rounding. Now your back is arching. So feel that. Push into your knee and feel how, like lifting your head off the floor right now would be really, really hard because the arc of your spine is backwards. Feel it? For me, my shoulders are pushing into the floor. My bum is pushing into the floor, but there's a lightness through the spine in between. Feel the difference. Pull your knee towards you. Feel the deep difference in your spine. Nice. Push your knee away. Pull your knee towards you. Push your knee away. Nice. Other side. So draw your left knee up towards you, squeeze it in. And then round your back, tuck your chin in and look towards your navel. Shoulders moving towards your knee, knees moving towards your shoulder. Lower all the way down. Keep your chin tucked in as you lower. Tuck your chin in, rising up. And lowering down. Nice. One more time. Pull your knee towards you, tuck your chin in, rising up. And lowering down. Now push your knee away. Bring both hands to the front of your thigh. Push and just see, like there's nothing in me that could lift my head off the floor here. It's like, no, but my back, my mid back feels really light on the floor. Nice. So pull and then push. Pull and then push. Nice. One last time. Pull and then push. Super. Drop your feet to the floor and just pause. Nice. So the next part of the movements, we're going to be on our knees. So if you know that your knee gets a little bit sensitive to being on the floor, then get a jumper or roll your mat up a little bit more, okay? Because we're going to be resting on one knee for a little bit. So come all the way around into your cat pose. And we're going to round our back here and then arch. So this forward and backward movement of the spine. Round your back. Arch your back. Make it, I love the word delicious. Like make it really delicious for your spine to move. Find a place where it's satisfying for you to arch and then for you to round. And I lean into the sensations of, wow, it's really cool for my spine to move, and I can lean into sensations. Nice. Walk both hands over towards the right side of your mat, the crooked cat, rounding your back, arching your back. What happens through the right side of your body? What happens through the left side of your body? So we're side bending and also forward bending and backward bending. Nice. Forward bending. Backward bending. Correct. Other side. Both hands to the left side of your mat. My palms are resting on the edge of my mat. Rounding. Arching. And I really have a very deep experience of the right side of my body, my right shoulder.
I'm feeling really connected to it, able to connect to it. Feels very wholesome. Nice. One more time. Super cool. Both hands forward. Push back into your downward dog. Draw your heels back and just feel that deep pull backwards through the backs of your calves. Always when I'm in my downward dog, I really like moving into different places. It's like hoovering, really traveling around my body in so many different directions to meet the cobwebs of me, the dust of me. So find, how do you fill the whole of you with movement? And lift your heels high and slowly lower them down, pull them backwards and pause there. Nice. Walk all the way forward. Bring your hands back. Slowly rolling all the way up to stand. And when you travel up, roll your shoulders in a deep circle. So as I roll my shoulders, I'm really feeling the movement of the collarbones, the rib cage, and then roll in the other direction. So here our spine is moving forward and backwards, but it's connected to our shoulders, connected to the head. Cool. Interlock your fingers, and as you inhale, lift your arms up, push down into your feet, and fill through the deep front of your body. You can look up towards the ceiling, but you're not in the most extreme back bend that you can do. We're adding time as the intensity, more so than the shape as the intensity. So breathe deeply into your belly and just feel the shapes of your breath as you breathe. Are you evenly pulling up through both arms? Nice. Bend your elbows. Draw your elbows down to your knees. Pause there. Tuck your chin in. You're rounding your back. Now breathe into the back of your body. How do you expand into the back of your body? Can you drop your breath all the way down into your pelvis, all the way into your lower back? Nice. Rising up. Reach your arms up towards the ceiling, leaning back. Breathe deeply into your belly. For me, the front of the right side of my belly, I can fill into evenly and easily. And then the left side feels more vague or just a little bit more unavailable. So I'm going to push the left foot a little bit more into the floor and lean my weight a little bit into the left. And oh, there you go. It's now active and present. And then bend your elbows, bring your elbows to your knees. So again, we're not doing the biggest back bend you can do. We're just lifting our arms up and allowing our spine to extend. Cool. One more time. Reach your arms up. Looking up, perhaps pushing down into your feet. See if you can feel the breath evenly through the deep front of both of your sides of your pelvis. Can you squeeze your bum? Can you stretch into your legs? Can you get taller? How do you connect from your feet into your knuckles? And then bending your elbows, draw your elbows down to your knees, and pause. Cool. So that sense of length, we're going to find it again. So come all the way forward to the front of your mat. Feet are hip distance apart. Reach your arms wide. Bring your palms together. Reach up and look up. Same movement. So push down into your feet. Squeeze your bum. Rising through the front of your body. Bending your elbows. Bending your knees. Same movement again. But you keep traveling all the way down till your hands come to the floor. Tuck your chin in. Draw your forehead to your knees. Really allow the back of your body to expand. Nice. Hands to your shins. Arching your back, look forward, bending your knees a little bit. Push deeply into your hands, lengthen your arms. Pull your shoulders away from your ears. Nice. Hands to the floor. Step back into your downward dog. Walk back with both feet, stepping back into your downward dog. Find length through both sides of your body. So for me, the information that I learned when I had my arms overhead earlier, I'm going to apply it now. So I'm going to drop my breath into the deep of my belly. And then I'm going to lean my weight a little bit more to the left and put a little bit more pressure into the left leg, or weight into the left leg. And oh, there you go. I can feel more of the left side of my belly as I do that. So how do you deepen your breath into your belly? How do you allow it to be even through both sides? It's never completely even, there's always differences, but a little bit more balanced is always available to us. Nice. Drop both knees to the floor and then step your right foot forward between your two hands. You can hop, skip, jump, help your leg forward. You can rise up and step your foot forward. This is the moment where if you want to put something underneath that left knee, you can. So bring your right elbow to your right knee and your left hand is on the floor. I'll just pause here. Nice. Bring your right hand to your right knee and then round your back and arch your back. So as I round and arch, I'm meeting the way that my pelvis and my right leg coordinate with each other. A little bit of movement in many different places. So I'm noticing that my left leg isn't doing much. I'm going to start squeezing into the left buttock, really lifting through the back of the left hip. My shoulders, I want to include my shoulders in the movement. One more time. Super. So bend your left elbow and then reach your left hand up towards the ceiling. Reach up and look up and see if you can find length from that left knee all the way through the deep front of your body. Breathe into the front of that left hip. You can, if you want, lean a little bit further by bending your right knee more, but that's not important. I just want to find length. You can lean deeper into the hip and drop your left hip down, but just find length, find opening, find your distance. Breathe into your belly. Lift that left arm higher. Lift the whole of your center, that heart, your belly, and rise up into that left hand. Feel the gesture of up. Nice. Bend your left elbow and draw your left elbow down in the direction of the floor. Let it tap, perhaps. And then rise and reach up towards the ceiling. Bend your elbow. Draw your elbow down to the floor. Rise and reach up. Last time, bend your elbow, elbow down towards the floor. If you want to, you can lean a little bit more back if that feels comfortable to you, but only if it feels wholesome and well for you, and if you can have a conversation where you are. Nice. Bring both hands down. Stretch out through that front leg. And then bend your knee. Stretch out through your front leg. Bend your knee. Super. Both knees back. Push back. Downward dog. Stretch out through that left leg. I had a kind of a revelation this morning. I love revelations deep in the morning. So I was on my knees and I was pottering around, crawling around, doing my handstands and my different practices that I love doing in the morning. And I realized kneeling, being on your knees, is a fitness of your knee. And I realized that my knees weren't all that fit anymore because I haven't been kneeling much. So we're going to kneel a bit more. So bring both knees to the floor and step your left foot forward. Left elbow on your left knee. Pause there for a moment. Left hand to your left knee and then round your back and arch your back. And so a little bit of movement in many different places. So if you're finding that something's not moving, then how would you include it in the movement? Even the front of your right foot can help. Your eyebrows can help. Your fingertips can engage more. How alive could you be in the whole of your body? Like it's like this sense of a little bit of dynamic, connected movement in as many different places as possible. How would you inhabit the full of you as you round and as you arch? Last time. Round, arch. Nice. Pull your right elbow in and then reach your right hand up and just create length from the right knee up into the right fingertips. Like feel that the whole front of your body is reaching and rising upwards. Maybe bend your front knee a little bit more so you lean, but that's not important. It's more that you find the connection through the front deep of your belly to reach up into your fingertips. And if you're bending your front knee more, don't lose that connection. So fill upwards, rise upwards. Feel the gesture of up in your body. Deepen your breath. Nice. Bend your elbow. Bring your elbow to the floor. Rise up, reach up. Elbow to the floor. Rise up, reach up. Last one. Elbow to the floor. Rise up, reach up. How cool? Both hands to the floor. Find yourself all the way around. Come sit on the floor. Rub your knees. Rub down to your feet. Rub your knees. Rub down to your feet. Rub your knees. Cool. So bring your feet a little bit apart. We're going to do a little bit of side bending. So bring your right hand to the floor and then bring your right elbow down. Come back up. And then same side. We're going to do the same side for a while. Right hand down, right elbow down, and reach your left arm over. And then come back. So feel what that's like. Hand down, elbow down, arm over. How do you make it a wholesome gesture for you? Maybe your elbow doesn't come down. Maybe you just stay into the side, leaning. For me on the right side, my elbow, somehow there's a nerve called the ulnar nerve, and it passes through the back of the elbow. If I stay too much in like elbow bending with weight on it, it's not so good for my elbow. Nice, let's try the other side. Left hand down, left elbow down. And now include your arm. Left hand down, left elbow down. How do you do this? How do you make this a wholesome, yummy gesture in your body? Last one. Nice. Bring the soles of your feet together, rising tall, and just pause. Bring your attention and awareness to your center. So center for me, there's a sense of midline. So from the top of my head to my seat, to the deep of my pelvis as it rests on the floor. Is it the back of my spine? Is it the front of my spine? Is it my organs? Is it a space somewhere in the deep middle of me? Is it something else? Just notice, where is your center? How do you rest with the breath, with your awareness? And don't make it be somewhere. Be interested, intrigued, surprised, in awe of the fact that it's a little bit over this side, or it's a little bit more there and not so much there. Just be present to, this is what my center is right now. Without altering it, without changing it, without expecting or judging it. Be in your center as it is. Be wholesome with your center as it is.
Nice. So come lie on the floor. Come all the way down, lie on the floor. Now either bring your hands to your heart, hands to the belly. You can have your soles, your feet together with your knees wide. You can have your legs out long. And again, now lying on the floor, can you find your center? Can you connect into the deep of you right now? Oh, wonderful. Yeah. Yeah. So where is your center? What does it feel like? What is it today, this moment? So I'll see you all tomorrow. Another wonderful day of center. And yeah, I'm liking this so far. Great. Ciao, ciao. Slán.